What is the best way to log Python exceptions for debugging? Imagine trying to fix a tricky bug in your code but having no clue where it happened or what caused it. That's where good exception logging comes in. When you write Python programs, errors happen, and catching them is just part of the process. The real magic is in how you record those errors so you can understand what went wrong later. Using the built-in logging module is the best way to do this. It allows you to create logs that include important details like when the error occurred, what the error message was, and the full traceback showing exactly where in your code the problem happened. This makes it easier to find and fix bugs quickly. Start by setting up your logging configuration at the beginning of your program. Use the logging basic config function to specify the format of your logs. Make sure to include the timestamp, the name of the logger, the level of the log, and the message. Also, set a log file so your logs are saved even after your program stops running. For example, you can tell Python to write logs to a file called error_log.txt. When an exception occurs, instead of just printing an error message, use the logging exception method inside your except blocks. This method automatically captures the full traceback, which shows the sequence of function calls leading up to the error. It logs the error at the error level and attaches the traceback details. This is much more helpful than a simple print statement because it provides context and makes debugging faster. Keep your try blocks small and focused on the code that might raise an error. This way, your logs will be more precise and easier to analyze. When catching exceptions, try to handle specific errors instead of catching all exceptions. For example, catch a value error separately from a type error. This helps you understand exactly what kind of problem occurred. Adding extra information to your logs can be very useful. For example, include variable values or user actions that led to the error. If you want to organize your logs better, consider using structured logging formats like JSON. This makes it easier to parse logs automatically and find patterns. To prevent your log files from growing too large, use log rotation. Python's logging module provides handlers like rotating file handler or timed rotating file handler. These automatically create new log files after a certain size or time, keeping your logs manageable. For larger projects, you can configure logging centrally using logging config. This lets you define formatters, handlers, and loggers in a dictionary, giving you full control over how logs are stored and displayed. In summary, the best way to log Python exceptions for debugging is to set up detailed logging at the start of your program. Use logging exception. Inside your except blocks, keep your try blocks small and add relevant context to your logs. Use log rotation to keep files manageable and consider centralized configuration for bigger projects. This approach turns error handling into a powerful tool that records all the details you need to fix bugs faster and more effectively.